Hello students, welcome to lecture number 3 of advertising and promotion. Today our topic is Dogmer model. It's very famous model. Actually this model represents the functions or we can say the objectives and goals of advertising. Dogmer model. This model was presented by Russell Coley in 1961. Dogmer is an abbreviation or we can say acronym. Dogmer is acronym for defining advertising goals, defining advertising goal for measured advertising results. So this model has presented us some goals, some objectives of advertising. On the basis of these goals and objectives, we are measuring the results of advertising. Obviously, whenever we are making marketing plans or strategic plans, so from every advertising campaign, we are having some goals and objectives. So then when we are practically implementing or launching that advertising campaign, we are checking the results, we are comparing the results with the goals and objectives. If these results and goals, if these results are according to the goals and objectives, then we say that our advertising campaign was successful. But if we are lagging behind, the results are lagging behind from the goals and objectives, it means that our advertising campaign was failed. For this purpose, Russell Coley in 1961 has presented a model by the name of Dogmer model. Dogmer is abbreviation of defining advertising goals, defining advertising goals for measured advertising results. So he has given us some goals in this model. Why he has given us some goals in this model? So that we can check results with the goals of advertising. And then we can say that this advertising, this ad was successful, this advertising campaign was successful or was not successful, or up to certain extent it was successful, or up to certain extent it was failed. So now furthermore, this model represents 4 major stages of communication. This model has given us some stages of communication. Actually advertising is communication. We are communicating our information about our products, services, new launch product, innovation, prices, etc. to the society. So because Dogmer model says that because of this communication of advertising, we should reach to 4 different stages. Stage number 1 is awareness. Stage number 2 is comprehension. Stage number 3 is conviction. Stage number 4 is action. These are 4 stages of communication. These stages we can also call them goals. We are reaching to a stage or we are reaching to that goal. Then next stage or next goal, and then so on up to the 4th goal. So first goal according to Dogmer model is awareness. Obviously our advertising should be such to create awareness in the society about our product or service or whatever we want to communicate to the society. Awareness stage. That day I have also told you that this awareness is different from time to time based on the life cycle of the product. When the product is newly launched, that time, or you have started your organization from the scratch, that time you need to convey or send or communicate more and more information about your organization, product, price, place, 4Ps, etc., etc. So awareness is lengthy, or you need to convey a large message to the society. Normally, I have told you in previous classes that an ad is for some seconds, maybe for 5 seconds, for 10 seconds, etc. But in case of awareness stage, when the product is new, so there is not a normal ad. Normal ad is called commercial ad or commercial. This remains for some seconds, but when the product is new, so this ad becomes infomercial. Then this is not in seconds, it is in some minutes, maybe for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, etc. So whether it is an ad commercial for some seconds, normally commercial is up to 30-35 seconds, but this infomercial remains for some minutes. So whether it is commercial or infomercial, but the first stage or first goal of advertising is to create awareness in the society. We are creating awareness in the society, so this is the first goal of Dogmer model. Second stage or second goal is comprehension. Comprehension, there in general English there are many more meanings of comprehension, but here comprehension means that we are converting the mentality of the people towards our product, or we are making a mindset of the people. That is called comprehension. Actually, this word, with this comprehension, another thing clicks in my mind: advertising. So this is also taken from this advert. Advert means to convert. What to convert? To convert the minds of your customer towards your product or services. So here stage number second or goal number second of advertising is, according to Dogmer model, comprehension, to make the mindset of the people, to make the mentality of the people about your product or services, or whatever you are offering to the society. This is stage number second. By delivering different promises, by delivering different features, by communicating about the price, innovation, features, characteristics, competitive advantage means that your product is somehow better as compared to your competitor product. So all these things you are communicating in direct or indirect way to the consumers. So this is how there is another stage, comprehension stage is built up, or you are reaching to the comprehension stage or goal. Then third stage is conviction. At this point, conviction means trust creation. There are many other meanings of conviction in general English, but here this is the third stage according to the Dogmer model, or third goal of communication or advertising and promotion, that is called conviction. Conviction means that consumers, after passing these two stages, consumers will trust your product and service. You have converted their minds in this stage. Now a specific mentality has been built up by your advertising and promotion. So now they have started trusting your product. It means that you have reached to the conviction. And the final stage, according to Dogmer model, is action. They are practically taking an action. Practical action means that they are purchasing the product. So these are four major stages of communication. Along with these four major objectives or four major stages, Dogmer also mentioned a checklist of advertising objectives. Some other functions are also there, generalized functions or general function. Number one, the selling function. Obviously, why we are advertising, why organizations are spending millions of dollars on advertising and promotion? Because they want to increase the sale, to increase the sale volume, or to gain market share, to sell more and more products, to get more and more revenue in return. Number one, the selling function. Number second is second sale. Second sale means that once the customer is purchasing your product, because of your advertising, he is purchasing the product again and again, repeatedly, to make him loyal customer. This is called second sale. Number third, announcing a new product. Obviously, whenever we are launching a new product, how community comes to know about the new product? Obviously, with the help of advertising, we are bringing awareness in the society that we have launched this new product for you people with these specifications. So this is also a function or goals of advertising or objective of advertising. Then fourth one is set off any competitor claim. Means competitor the most dangerous thing exists in the market, that is competitor. So obviously, in previous semesters I have told you that there are two levels in the life history of an organization. When you are starting your organization, your competitor is at this position, you are at this position. So you are trying to reach to this position. This is called point of parity. Point of parity or point of equality. Parity, P-A-R-I-T-Y, point of parity or equality. You are this one, your competitor is this one. So now both of you and your competitor are trying to reach to another stage of point of differentiation. You are at point of parity when both of you are equal. Now everybody is trying to reach to the point of differentiation. So how they are reaching? By claiming different extra features in their products or services. So when they are claiming, obviously you will have to advertise to set up his claim, to equalize to his claim that we are also offering this extra feature in our product or service. Obviously, most oftenly, they are spreading rumors. They are giving false statements to reach to this point of differentiation. So you are using advertising to set up his claim, to cope with his claim, to make your product or service equalize to his product or service. So this is how we can say that this is also a major function of advertising or major goal of advertising, explained by Dogmer model in the checklist of advertising objectives. Number fifth, correct any false impression about the product. Normally, I have told you that organizations are also trying to create publicity, or certain times negative publicity emerge out in the society about your products. Your competitors are spending billions, millions and billions of dollars to make himself familiar and create negative publicity about your product or services. So you are advertising with the help of advertising and promotion. You are correcting this false impression of the people, mentalities of the people about your product or service. Number 6, build customer demand. Obviously, customer demand, advertising plays a key role to build up demand for your product or services. So, then establish a reputation, good name goodwill in the society, brand image in the society. Like how we know when somebody is thinking about iPhone, suddenly a thing clicks in our mind, innovation, creativity. So how this innovation or creativity comes up in our minds when we are listening to the name of iPhone? Obviously they have done it. Apple company has done it with the help of advertising and promotion. So this was our today lesson about Dogmer model. Thank you very much, students. Have a very nice time. See you in the next class. Khuda Hafiz.